Today we are testing the most immersive gaming chair I have ever tried. Is it too immersive for its own good? We'll find out if this chair truly delivers on its promises, even if it means getting a little tickle in places we didn't expect. Let's get into it. It's only 35 kilos, let's go. Well, I mean, got a couple of air wraps in there, I guess. A couple boxes. We got a user manual. We got a head pillow. Oh, shit. Some more air bubbles, we'll pop them later. Everything's wrapped in bubble wrap. So this is the actual seat. It's got this rail on it. Oh, that's the footrest. Comes with a footrest, guys. Why is it wet? It's wet inside. The bubble wrap is wet. I don't know what that is. I think it's because it rained the other night and the ground was wet. So yeah, probably why it fell apart. And that's pretty much it. At least it only comes in like 3 parts, so it should be nice and easy to put together. Oh my God. This is the strongest bubble wrap I've ever seen. I can't break it. Wow, check out that frame. That is super sturdy. Wow. Oh, that's cool. So the footrest swings in and out. It's pretty cool. Let's get this thing together.
Action.
The chair's got haptic feedback.
What's that?
Means I'm going to be twerking in the chair. It means the chair's going to be jiggling my ass. Okay, next step.
Yes, got it.
You recording?
Yeah.
There's only one real way to test these caster wheels. Oh, my face is going red. Woo! Well, I mean, they kind of feel a little cheap, but I guess the good news is you can put any caster wheels you want on there. It's similar design to pretty much all of them. Let's just go ahead and connect them and then we'll actually give it a real try. I don't know if you remember putting that in there. I could go over there. I have an idea. All right. I'm not, I'm just looking at the picture and then just go for it. I saw there was 3 screws going in and I was like, 3 screws in this section. So they're the ones we're grabbing. I don't know where those cables go. This doesn't show me. Lay the backrest flat on the floor and insert the seat into the tilt structure. It's only three screws to install the armrests. There's only one thing left to do. You got to put the chair on top of this. Do you want to lift it?
No.
Oh my gosh.
You got this?
What did that just do? Did that just pop up? Wait, did I get that?
You got it.
No, I didn't. All right, guess the center. That's it, right? Nope.
So close.
Now I'll just squish it down and on. I feel so tall. Oh, okay. There we go. That's a lot better. All right. Oh, that's pretty funky. This is how you control my twerk mode on the chair. Wait, did you get that?
No.
Oh, 2! I'll stop there because I'll never get more than 2. It's kind of like a neck rest now. I don't know, that feels, it still feels too low for me. Like it's clearing the desk, which is good, which means we can push the chair in when we're not using it, but it's only going up to this height, which means pretty much my elbows are stuck in this position like this, and I'm almost like, I'm T-Rexing it, you know what I'm saying? It's a struggle here, reaching for the mouse. But realistically, the whole point of these and the groove that is in there is to naturally hold your arm. So I personally would have thought that the desk and this would be able to go to the same height so that I could just rest like that. Does that make sense? I need to test the arse jiggle.
Oh my god.
Outside control, we've got up and down function. Not much up, but up nonetheless. We also have a bit of play in them. But on the inside, we've also got buttons to get a lot of play. So if you want a game like this, hey, that could be good for a controller.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we were making fun of it just then, but the controller.
Yeah.
Perfect. What about this one? What's that for?
I don't know.
You want to pat your dog at the same time? Oh, Fifi. Oh, and it can go like in and out as well. So if you've got wider arms, if you're like Arnold Schwartz, what's his name? You got big arms, you go out like this, but naturally, mine will probably be in all the way. If you're old, there is a rocking function. So there's a tiny bit of play in the back. It's slightly moving back and forward. Obviously, we've got the lift and the drop. Tilt, here's the tilt. Oh, whoa! No, we're good. Okay, so this is as far, does that lock? There we go. Okay, yeah, it does lock. So you can lock it in your preferred position. I don't feel like I'm gonna fall, although obviously if I rocked, I probably could fall. No, it's actually not too bad. I don't feel like I'm gonna fall, but I could imagine anyone who is more top heavy probably may get that urge that they're gonna fall, because like, I feel like I'm almost there, but I'm not there yet. I'll tell you what though, the neck rest fits when I'm in this position. Pretty good. I'm actually surprised they don't have any of the side bracing on here. The whole back piece is actually held by that one metal center structure that we first screwed all of the 3 screws into. So I wonder how that's gonna go in the long run in terms of like, if people are, I don't know, they get scared in a game like, oh! No, it's not too bad. Like just sitting here, I can tell it's fine. It seems pretty sturdy. Look at that. I think that's as far as it goes. So, hang on, let's put the chair all the way back as well. We're gonna feel the full experience. I don't know, like, the middle of the chair feels like it doesn't have as much padding as the side parts of the chair. I'm pretty sure it's like a wooden frame or structure with memory foam around it, but the middle part seems pretty hard, whatever that. It's probably the feedback part, the vibration pad or whatever. It's actually not bad though.
It's comfy.
It is pretty comfy. So footrest is pretty good, seems pretty sturdy. I think it's a good length for me as well. I feel like taller people may struggle a bit more with this chair because like I already felt like in the beginning with the headrest that I was a bit tall for the chair because the headrest didn't line up with my head or the, oh my God, you see what I mean? Like it's kind of sitting around there rather than up the top there. But it's pretty good. Hang on, I found a zip. Let's actually confirm what the material is on the inside. Oh, there you go, yeah. So it's a memory foam. Okay, it's kind of stitched there, so I can't go any further. But it is that memory foam or is that just normal foam? I'm pretty sure it's a memory foam, yeah. Yeah, it is, it's memory foam. Well, there you go, that's what it looks like on the inside. Probably do that back up. I'm so glad this is also not one of those gaming leather chairs. They get so hot in the Australian summer here. It's more of a breathable material, which feels really nice. And I don't feel like I'm gonna be sweating as much in this. So that's a positive in my books. So Cooler Masters decided to go with a fairly neutral color scheme with the 2 black stripes sort of coming up the middle and then an all gray design, which pretty much will go with every setup. And then of course we've got the black accents with the, what are these things called again? Armrests. With the armrests and then the black on the wheels and the chair legs or whatever you want to call those as well. Gonna make sure we connect all the power underneath here. There's just 2 cables to include. There we go, so we should get power. Can I tuck those up here though? I'll tuck those away. You probably can't see that, but I'm just tucking it in. I think that's as good as I'm gonna get it. I don't think anyone's gonna be looking there anyway. Oh, it's got RGB.
Really?
It's got RGB.
Oh, I love it.
We gotta power it on. Okay, so the chair does run wirelessly. It has batteries built in, but we have to make sure they're fully charged. And these are the battery status. So at the moment we have no power. It needs a full charge, but as you can see, 3 lines means it is pretty much fully charged, and then we'll be able to operate this. So let's just plug it in. Okay, so it's got a red light blinking. We know it's charging. Well, day 2, and by the looks of the green indicator buttons on the chair, we're fully charged. Well, would you look at that? We got RGB. Wonder what modes it has. What's that? Off, red, purple, green, blue, and RGB. Okay, no, there's not heaps of modes, but there's enough, so we'll just leave it RGB at the moment. I was right, that's why it's a little harder on the back, because it's got that backrest vibration zone right up here, and it's got one on the seat. However, the seat one does not seem to be sort of visible when I'm pushing down. It just feels like cushioning. So I finally figured out how to use this thing. I actually had to connect an auxiliary port to the machine and able to hear it. And that took a bit of a minute to try and find a set of headphones with auxiliary. I've not used them in quite a while, so we found these crusty old ones that have fallen apart. Now I did manage to hook this up via Bluetooth to the PC. I really wanted to use the PC speakers, but the haptic feedback of the chair. So while I'm playing games, I could kind of be more immersed, I guess, in the gaming experience while the speakers had the sound, or headphones from the PC had the sound. So this was completely wireless. So my first point is, I think I would like a little speaker or something built into the chair down below so that when you're selecting different modes like wireless or Bluetooth, you could actually hear the chair saying what mode it's currently in, because it is pretty much impossible to tell because there's no light indicator or anything which gives you that information. Second point is I would like more connection options for your headphones. There's lots of USB headphones out there. You've got XLR out there. Mini XLR input with auxiliary and USB should cover majority of the headphone ranges. Otherwise, people need to go out there and buy different adapters, which is quite annoying. I mean, I spent forever trying to find this pair of headphones because we don't really use auxiliary too much anymore. Now, if I want to use my speakers, I need to bring its auxiliary input all the way from the computer out to the chair. That's a bit of a hazard, I guess, a bit of a tripping hazard. I don't like that situation, but if I have to do that to use the speakers, then that's what I have to do. But for now, we'll get by with these headphones and let's actually test out the haptic feedback and see what it's all about. Now, there's one genre of music that I know is really gonna test the haptic feedback on this chair. So let's go ahead and chuck some Headhunters Dragonborn on, one of the OG sounds of hardstyle. We'll see how it responds.
Okay, so I'm gonna slowly turn the knob up and we'll see what happens. Oh my God. Oh! Okay, that's at max and I feel like oh my God. It's pretty intense in the back. And I think that goes back to me saying how the back feels hard. I feel like the vibration pad is right in the back with no foam over it, so it's directly on your back, and that is very intense, especially when you have it up at the higher levels. The bum cheeks, however, the vibration pad behind there, it's softer on the ass, you know what I'm saying? It's got a bit of cushion in there. For a more immersive experience for myself, I feel like if I had like a surround sound system set up and then I've got this going at the same time and I'm playing games or watching an intense movie, I think that would be like the ultimate experience. But I don't think I would have it up at full ball at all because the back is very intensive. I wonder if like adding a pillow or something there would help with that.
Let's test out the bass. The leaf test. It's moving around. Look at it move. Listen to the chair legs. Okay, it's pretty responsive in games. It's not as intense as listening to the music, but hang on, what do you need me to do? Oh, objective complete. I guess we were meant to blow that thing up. So I can feel everything that's happening in the environment. There is some sort of reaction in my butt and in my back, especially when we're shooting bullets and stuff as well, and taking bullets for that matter. Oh wow, that is crazy. That explosion, there was like a big sort of vibration throughout my whole body, and just with all the rubble and stuff falling everywhere, just vibrations left and right. Crazy. Oh, especially right now. Hang on, shift to sprint. Looks like I died. So the chair comes with 6 hours of charge time for a total of 8 hours of use, which I think is pretty good. So at the end of the day, maybe just chuck it on charge. Or you could just keep it plugged in. That's completely up to you. Personally, I wouldn't keep it plugged in because I don't want cables and stuff dangling everywhere. Now, the chair itself is rated for 300 pounds or 136 kilograms. So it has plenty of play there. Now the chair works with PC, console, your mobile phone, pretty much anything that you can plug into it. It will react to whatever is playing by converting the sound waves to vibration. Pricing wise, now this is a big one. $1,300 US. Is it worth it? Well, I guess that's up to the individual. For me personally, it's not the comfiest chair that I've sat in. As I said before, the back seems pretty hard, and that's because that's where the vibration pad sits, right there. The cushioning on the seat's not too bad. I wouldn't say that is the comfiest either, but it's better than a regular office chair, let's put it that way. So I guess the main price point features is to whether or not you can see a use for the haptic feedback and the controllers that are set on this chair. Anyway guys, if you are interested, I'll leave more in the description below. I'll leave a link to the chair if you want to go check out any more of the features. There's plenty of features about this chair which some will find quite worth the purchase price. Others, it's just not for them. If there was a way for me to connect this chair to the PC to have the haptic feedback while playing the sound out of my speakers without a cable connecting to this chair, I would be 100% invested in the chair. I would also like to see way more options for speaker input other than auxiliary. I want to see USB, I want to see maybe mini XLR. There's plenty of other things that I think should be included. And I also want to see a little mini speaker on the chair so that when you're going through the selection menu, it is telling you exactly what is selected because you have no other way of telling unless you connect your headphones. Anyway, that does it for this video, guys. If you enjoyed, then consider subscribing and please leave a comment down below. What do you guys think of this chair? It's quite a new feature, I guess, for office gaming chairs. Is that something you're interested in? And while you're at it, guys, we had a subscriber almost get scammed on Facebook Marketplace, and we fixed up that PC for him, so you can check it out right here.